on that promise of transformation. Things are moving so fast, it makes me wonder if America is approaching checkout speed, that velocity at which our careless trajectory flings us irretrievably into the void. And for the first time, I've begun to wonder if it's possible that the American experiment could actually fail. For those of us who love liberty, I don't think that we are perhaps fully reawakened, but maybe at least we are no longer comatose, and that's a good thing. But in some quarters, the debate is already shifting from implacable resistance to the question, is Canada really evil? Would it be so bad if America was like France? These are not, we're told, oppressive regimes. Indeed, Charles Murray, in a wonderful speech given last year at the American Enterprise Institute, acknowledged that social democrats are intellectually respectable and that the European model has worked in many ways. Please don't get me wrong, Murray was not arguing in favor of the European model. He was mounting a cogent and convincing case against it. Though he found a lot to love about day-to-day life in Europe, he finds the model fundamentally flawed because it is not suited to the way that human beings flourish, and it does not conduce to what he calls Aristotelian happiness. I like that speech a lot, and I highly recommend it, but I will say I have a deeper sense of foreboding than he does. I don't think the problem is just the diminution of the quantum of human happiness. I think those notions of transcendence, striving, sacrifice, that give rise to the deep satisfactions of life that we place under the general rubric of human happiness is much more than it seems. I think these systems don't just diminish human happiness, I think they extinguish our humanity. And I know that's a provocative statement and one of those things that they'll say, oh, another part of that Tea Party hysteria. But the idea is not original with me. And so all that I will say is that there are ways in which, whether it's seen as benign or ruthless, these kinds of systems undermine what it is about us that makes us human and what it is about our societies that make them livable. So there isn't all that much difference between the permissive cornucopia and the coercive utopia. And so my answer to the question, is Canada evil, is yes, at the level of the meta-narrative that is necessary to defend liberty. Okay?